Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. Today, it is time for round number 3 of the PGA Championship, the second major championship of the year here at Quail Hollow Club. Now, Ride Gamer had a great round number 1. We were one stroke off the leaders, and then round number 2 happened. We struggled in round 2. We did have a great finish in the last 3 holes. Had a couple birdies on the toughest part of this golf course to get back to 1 over par. So we're -5 in the tournament. We're 9 strokes off the co-leaders, which is Will Zalatoris and CT Pan. So here on moving day, we have nothing to lose. We're in 18th place. We are still in striking distance, everybody. If we have a big time round number 3, we can put ourselves in position to win on Sunday's round. I need all of y'all's 1-times. I need all the positive, encouraging comments. Just like always, I truly believe we can have a big round today. Hit the range a lot after the last round. Really tried to dial on the swing because shot setup was fine in the last video, the round number 2. The issue was execution. We had great shot setup and execution in round number 1. Round number 2, we lost it a little bit. We got to find it here on moving day. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and be sure to check out the College Football 26 content now on the channel. And yeah, did Ryan lose his swing with college football coming out? I will say last year when College Football 25 came out, I kind of did lose my swing a little bit, but we'll see. High winds again here in round number 3. I was hoping it was going to be medium. We're still on firm and fast conditions. It's going to play just like round number 2, but pin location number 3. It's going to play tough today, everybody. We've got to go out there and birdie early and birdie often. Limit the mistakes. Too many bogeys, too many mistakes in round number 2. Come on, everybody. Let's do this.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the 3rd round of the PGA Championship from Quail Hollow. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Time to get out to the course. Our leader is at 14 under par.
And here we go. We can put pressures on the leaders, everybody. Let's put pressure on them. It's called moving day for a reason. Let's climb up that leaderboard, everybody. Come on.
Let's go out to the first hole.
Let's play smart. Let's play focused golf and get the job done. 14-mile-per-hour wind, not ideal, right? That's fine. Get the nervous jitters out. A little practice swing to start. Feeling good. Put in the work at the range, and at the end of the day, that's all you can do.
This one appears to be fairway bound.
Right down the middle, everybody. 289-yard drive into a 14-mile-per-hour wind. This is insane. This plays like a par 5 in this wind. 13-mile-per-hour wind right in the face. We got to hit a 2-iron or maybe even a 3-wood, honestly. Downhill 25. It's going to carry about 8 yards further. That's 228. So that would be here. With that wind, it's still going to be too short. We've got to hit a partial 3-wood. We are on a downslope, though. Yeah, I think we got to go 3. Well, would you rather be short or far, right? You'd rather be short. So I do think 2-iron. Hit it, de-loft it a bit, hit it shallow, keep it under the wind a bit, and crush it. Gonna come off to the right. This is gonna be a tough day on this course, everybody. Oh. Gonna be a lot easier if we could do that all day. Oh boy.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
You know, you can tell I'm fired up from college football. Rocking my Kentucky Wildcats shirt. Go Wildcats.
This one's going pretty
It's working
hard
so
to the
far.
right.
11 feet. Uphill 1 inch. Rocking quite a bit from left to right here. one time. I corrected at the last minute, and I think I corrected right. Look at the swing.
Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
No, the read was fine. It was 8 degrees open club face, which obviously is going to push it a mile.
Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
And I did spend time at the range on the putting stroke, right?
Strong hole here. You make 4. Job well done.
Well, me and, of course, the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer and his legendary swing coach, caddy, Jerry, right? This is insane in this wind. I mean, wow, what do you even do here? Is 3-wood the play? I think it is.
That really sounded pure.
Like, a driver is going to go in the rough probably 99% of the time for me there. Let's be honest.
Got about 180 left to the hole.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Okay, 178, uphill 19 feet. This is what major championships are all about. The ultimate test, right? Wind blowing to the right, but also at our back a little bit. Uphill 19, so this 178 is going to carry about 6 yards shorter, 172. With this wind, it might be the perfect club, honestly. I would rather have an uphill putt than a downhill putt. But really, the easiest putt, it looks like, is somewhere in this area. Like somewhere here, right? Decisions, right? It's got to be a 6-iron. Lofted a touch. Aimed well to the left.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Right on that upslope. Go in!
That was just a few inches away from perfection. 8 feet remains.
But, you know, this is what makes this course so tough. Here at Quail Hollow, it does not matter where you are. You could be 2 feet away from the hole and have a tough putt. I mean, you see this. We're left with 8 feet. Incredible shot. Look at the break on this putt. Get in.
He is climbing up the leaderboard
Come
after
on.
that hole.
1 under on the day, everybody. That is a massive birdie. Our approach game is on. Just gotta
off here on the
get
third.
the putter hot.
A straightaway par 4 sometimes can be the most challenging tee shots out there. Lone bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot, pretty flat to a green that's raised up just a little bit. 2 tiers, down below, up top. It's a solid hole.
Gonna take an interesting route here, right? Aimed well to the left instead of drawing it into the wind.
That's gonna work nicely for him.
I need all the forgiveness we can get. And when I started messing with shot shaping a lot in the last round into the wind, and it really messed up my game because that feedback to the right, your misses become bigger, right? The swing becomes less forgiving when you start to shot shape, even when we have a good shot shaping stat. And it threw me off, and we may not be shot shaping very much today. We will on the approaches, because we've been doing it anyways. We hit a nice draw. But here we go. 186. We hit a nice draw at the 3-wood off the tee, didn't we? Yep, on hole 2. 15-mile-per-hour wind, blowing heavily from left to right. In our face, just a touch as well. So what I'm going to do here is hit a 4-iron. Draw it a little bit into the wind. Still got to aim pretty far to the left. Gonna come off to the left off that side slope as well.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That's just fine. I know I was playing that a little bit safe. to not land it in those bunkers to the left. And we're dancing, everybody. Look at this roll. All right.
All right, the putter can come out now. Down to Henny.
Ryan looks
Yeah,
ready.
guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Ryan's doing his practice swings, but virtual Ryan is. The real life Ryan here has not practiced swing once on the dance floor. We need to. Let's do it here before we read this. There we go. Imagine the ball rolling. Imagine it till you have it in.
This one starting out right.
It broke more at the beginning than I was expecting.
Wow, that had no
The swing
chance.
path and contact canceled each
And
other
just
out
this
there.
short one left for par.
Just a misread. One thing that's important to point out, too, with putting, similar to your other shots in this game, when you're off on the swing path
Now
and
let's go out
contact,
to the
it's
par
going to affect
3 fourth.
distance as well, right?
Protected by bunkers all around it, but don't go long. Danger area.
Yeah, long is dangerous. The good news is we have a lot of green to work with. We put this ball right at about 163 into that upslope. We're golden. Hit our normal fade right into this 15-mile-per-hour wind. I drew it a bit because of closed club
This
face.
is a 7-iron on the way.
It's going to be just fine, though. We would have been right next to it.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt.
Andrew's right. We can make this.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to break to the right.
Moving to the top 10. 23 feet. Downhill 1 foot. Breaking from left to right. Not really downhill 1 foot. 6 inches. But you got to be a little bit safe here. We still are going to make this. You better believe it. Going to break a lot at the end. Not as much at the beginning.
Looking good. Looking good.
And just misses.
Perfect speed. Good execution. That's just a tough read, right?
And a tap in left for par.
We're playing a lot better than round 2, right? 1 under on the day through 4. Tough stretch of golf here. And we have the par 5 coming up, so here we
Now
go.
on the tee of a long par 4.
Dog leg from left to right, protected by bunkers both right and
Par 5
left.
is number
Second
6.
shot back up the hill to a green that slopes from back to front and from right to left.
Natural fade into the wind.
And that's
Or
a nice
against the
strike.
wind there.
This
That's
one should
beautiful.
find the fairway. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
And hey, if you're watching this series, you're new to the channel from the College Football 26 series, welcome on in to another Ryan Gamer career mode. Another, as you all know, if you watch my content, I play all sports. If you're new here, you don't know that. Multi-sport athlete. We play everything. 124, uphill 12. Wind blowing at 15 miles per hour from right to left. This is a tough shot. I love the way this green is, though. It's going to come off to the right. The wind's going to pull it back. That's it.
Great looking
That's
shot.
it.
This. And hitting yet another
Come on.
green here in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
8-footer. Ryan's really lining it up here. No practice swings for Ryan here. And look, you're always left with the tough putt here. 8-footer, downhill 20. What makes this course so great? There's a lot that makes this course great. We've been under reading.
Well, never mind.
Open
Go
club
make a par
face.
on the next.
We should be 3 under on the day right now.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Now, 8 shots back after that hole.
You know,
And now
these are
stepping
tough
onto
putts,
this
though.
par
Like,
3 hole.
It's
we have to realize that they're going to start dropping,
or
though.
an easy short par 4.
It's not like these are easy putts to make. You want them, though. We're going to have to hit a partial driver here. 3 wood into this wind at 15 mile per hour in our face is not going to fly far enough. We've got to hit a driver partial. Do not try this at home. One of the hardest shots you will ever hit. On a mega draw. That's well executed.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. The big
Thank
old
you, Luke.
high draw. Impressive, isn't it?
I mean, that really was impressive.
That's nicely done.
257.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
Definitely moving to the left. John's right. 31 feet uphill 2 inches. You know, I love these greens. These greens are so tough. Practice swing. Perfect contact. The putting stroke, a little bit off there, but it
He's got
led to a pull
par putt
barely.
Here. Let's see if he can make it.
Our reads are spot on. Reads are spot on, which is a great sign. We have the par 5. I thought it was 6. It's hole 7. Such a
And that
tough
moves
putt.
them to
I mean,
-6 for the tournament.
you know, remember when I said I'm good at pin 2 and pin 3? I'm not
Time
good
now
at
for
any
a
of the
par
pins.
5, the 7th.
Water off the tee on the tee shot comes into play all the way down the
Pin
right-hand side on this gettable par 5.
Okay. Just put this in the fairway, right? And 3-1 into the green. That's it.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that.
You know, I see that water, I get a little intimidated, but I didn't let it change the way we attack this hole. We need a birdie. An eagle would be fantastic. Honestly, with this wind, it's tricky because it's blowing from right to left. It's just barely in our face. I don't think it's worth to hit a 3-wood, though. I still think the play is a 2-iron here. Gonna come off to the right. The wind's going to blow it back. That's the strike. Yep. Land short. Land short. Trickle on up. Trickle on up. Needed to put that a little bit more to the right. Still a good shot. We can eagle this. We can chip this in. Right looks focused. Look at him.
Right now, it's 6 under.
Looks ready to go. 10 yards, uphill 1 foot. Moving from left to right here. You don't want to hit this far. I think if we land this around 5 yards with a little snap on it, might be able to drain it.
Come on, don't be
Yes!
shy.
I caught it!
Oh, hurry
Get
up
in
and
there!
Pick that one up. Take it right out of the cup. What a great job.
Do you want to
There's
win
a hole
or do you
out,
want to
and then
lose?
there's a hole out for eagle.
Get in there, baby. Wow, I love this game. Come on. This is how a major
a lot to
championship
like
should
there
play.
as he moves to 8 under par.
You know, Lone Grove
Moving
Golf
up the
Course
leaderboard. I like
is
it.
fun. The greens are too easy there for the first major of the year, but you move to Quail Hollow, it's like,
We've reached the 8th
welcome
hole.
to the big
It's a
leagues,
par
Ryan.
4.
Pretty simple hole here. Short par 4. Find the fairway, chip and putt for your birdie.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. Piping hot, fresh cup of coffee here. You know what? We could be 5 under on this round. Exceptional golf. Let's not hold back. Hole 8, tough par 4 here. No, never mind. This is the one we usually score on. Okay. Course management. We want to give ourselves a full wedge to the green. A full wedge is all I want. So, a full wedge is a 3-wood here. This is the mistake I made in the last round and round number 1 on this hole. I put ourselves in bad positions to score. With this pin location, you need a full wedge. So that is what I'm trying to do right here. This is our wheelhouse. Yeah, like this is exactly what I want. It's going to be much tougher, obviously, into this wind, but it's 14-mile-per-hour wind. It's in our face just a bit. One time. Hold. That's the issue with the crosswind, right? With the crosswind, there's so many different variables, so many different degrees that it's going to hit the ball.
Wind got that
You
one
just
and took
don't
it
quite
wayward.
know how it's going to
Looking
affect
get
it once
up
you
and
hit
down
it.
from here.
That was an example to where it actually affected it a lot more than I was expecting, and yeah, it just, of course, is going to add more spin. I should have hit the ball more shallow, right? I should have de-lofted it. I should have hit it more shallow. But here we are with the chance to chip this in for birdie. Very chip-inable here. Basically play this straight in up the hill.
Hang on. Oh, that was close. A putt to move into the top 10.
What a front 9, everybody. Huge front 9 today. Are you kidding me? We're still in this thing.
Okay, we're done with that hole.
Yeah, we need
As we
the
take a look at the
players at
leaderboard,
the
we
top
show you
to
our
shoot
featured
around
player
3 under at
is in a
best.
tie for 10th.
Possible.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And
The
now
AI
teeing
sometimes
off
struggles
on a
in high
par
winds.
4.
They did not
Long
in
par
round
4
2.
dog legs from right to left. If you miss
Gotta
the bunker
draw
down
it.
the right-hand side, you've got a great view of the green for your second. This green is fairly flat with bunkers front and to the right. It's a strong par 4 indeed.
Get a good bounce.
Wow,
Get a good bounce.
What a swing.
Get a good bounce. I mean, that ball bounced every which way. We're in the light stuff. Could have been worse. Look at Ryan. Look at Jerry. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
John, you're
struck that
walking with this
beautifully.
group. What can you tell us about the lie?
Well, guys, originally I didn't think it would be that bad, but it's kind of gotten itself deep down into this
yeah,
first
it
cut
actually
here. Let's see what
doesn't.
happens.
John's right. It doesn't look like a good first cut lie. You can see that at the right side of the screen there. Look at this pin, though. That's terrifying. Okay. You know what? I love a 6-iron here. Hit it a bit shallow. Draw it just a touch on that side slope. Gonna come off to the right as well. Didn't draw it enough. I didn't expect it to come off that much. The slope did not look that heavy to me. Clearly
That's
I was
a
wrong,
misfire
but
there.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
you know, the chipper's been hot this week. Let's chip it in. 16 yards, uphill 1 foot. Land this about 8 grid lines short. It's gonna get a pretty good hop out of this light rough.
Oh, that was so close. 4 feet to the cup.
Incredible,
An
but you know
important
what?
par save.
Important learning example for you all. If you're playing this game out there, if you're in the light rough and you're in the heavy rough and you have a lob wedge chip, whatever chip it is, just realize you're going to get a lot more bounce and roll out of that light rough and heavy rough than if you're chipping from the fringe or chipping from the fairway. Keep that in mind. There's a good example of that. I knew that when I hit it, that it was going to bounce and go, even on that upslope. But that thing went. We're on. Short game is amazing. Look at this. Will Zalatoris and CT Pan birdie the first holes. The final pairing is underway here.
An opportunity here with a par 5.
Be smart on this par 5. Keep it in play. Give yourself the best opportunity for birdie.
Yeah, Rich is right. Keep it in play.
That's a good one to build momentum on. At 8 under par.
.269, downhill 32. You better believe this is a perfect spot for a 3-wood. That tree is in the way, but we're going to fade it around that tree, a heavy fade. Do not try this at home, especially into a wind like this. We're gonna have to. We made practice swing for the next 30 minutes, so I hope you all enjoy practice swings. I think we may need to rethink the shot. What do you all think? Okay. Let's do it. That's a great strike. Bounce right. Bounce right. Ah, bounce left. Not bad. It's in the light rough. That's fine.
Setting up in the green side rough.
Here's the thing. When you take on a shot like that with that wind, you have to hit swing path contact perfect. If you're just a little bit off, it is going to be a long way off. And as you saw right there, we pulled it, I believe, on the swing path. And, well, shot off. Wasn't able to fade it enough. And the wind grabbed it. But honestly, with the way we're chipping, this is the spot to be. Not only chipping, I don't think chipping is the right play here. I think a flop shot is the way to go. Overswing by a long shot. If you all saw that if you all go back and rewind that, you'll see how much I overswung by. Got lucky on the roll,
to get
but
to 9 under
that's rough. Okay, it's all right. Let's send this in.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
Yeah, it's going to go really hard to the right. Practice swing a little bit. There it is.
Come on.
Open club face.
Not a bad effort right there.
And a
from long
pull.
range.
Kind of
Big
cancel
breaking
each other
putt.
out.
He
Just missed the
didn't
read.
quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
I tell you, that hole is so tough. The par
Okay,
fives
on to
here
the
are so
next.
challenging. We got the eagle there on hole 7 though, but like we were in a great position. I just
Here's a
mishit
look
it.
at how things
It's as
stand.
simple as that.
It's a one-shot lead.
Just mishit it. Come on, Ryan. We got this.
Two
Call the
great
birdie
shots
train,
required
YouTube. Come
here,
on.
Because this hole is a long par 4.
It's a
Not a
really
lot of
good
birdie chances
dogleg
left.
from right to left, par 4. But watch out on the greens. 3
Gotta draw
putts
this a
happen
lot.
all the time.
Beautiful. You know, not a lot of birdie opportunities left. We got to turn them into birdie
He's setting up
opportunities,
for
right?
his second shot.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
You know, one thing that's great to think about so far in this round, we've improved on everything we set out to improve after the last round. Proximity to hole, better approaches, better shots, you know, just better execution on swing path and contact, and better putting stroke. The putts, we're spot on. A couple missed putting strokes, but like really we're spot on the greens. So we got this. 199, uphill 16 feet, 12-mile-per-hour wind. It's got to be every bit of a 2-iron up this hill. So it's going to come off to the left. What I'm trying to do is put this on the green, let it trickle from right to left, and give herself a good birdie look. What kind of swing was that? Just lost way too much distance on that terrible swing path and contact. All right, it's all right. Ryan shaking his head is a little upset,
the bunker here,
as we would all be. Yeah, this is where you don't want to be. I can tell you that. Gonna hit it a little bit shallow, and honestly, we just got to get this up and out. Not much else we could do there, right? Like, it is way too risky to get a double or
on
triple.
the green now, but a bit of work left to do.
Give herself
And
a par chance.
putt awaits him. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's moving pretty hard to the right.
I love how realistic the bunker shots play, like the splash shots. Like, that is how in real life you could either attack that, but in real life, the pros, you would play it just very similar to what we did there. And it's how I would play it in real life as well. I just love the realism of the splash shot in most of the short game, right? Love it. 70 feet downhill too.
Ooh.
Again, right on. Just barely off on these reads. Really close.
Putting for
But
bogey.
really close sometimes means a bogey. First bogey of the day, though, which is really good. Yeah, these conditions and these pins are way harder even than round
And
number 2.
unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole.
Yeah, it's all right. 2 under on the day, though. Remember, my average score here is probably even or 1 under on Master. Best score 4. Now best score 6 in round 1.
Hole.
Narrow driving area here on this shortish par 4. This
6 under.
green, though, is fraught with danger.
Wind is at our back, which means we can full send this, but this is a very narrow fairway.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time.
Bounce right. That is lovely. Are you kidding me? Luke called it. What range are we in, though? Is this striking range? Choked approach? Maybe a
Time for
spinner?
the second shot at the 12th.
Or my favorite shot, the normal approach. I don't love it in this wind, though. I'll be honest with you. Spinner, can't do it. Pitch shot, no way. Wow, so we're left with a normal lob wedge. Typically my favorite shot. In this wind, I don't necessarily love it. Make the most of it, though.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Get up, get up, get up. Thank you.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole
I was
this
hoping
week.
the wind, I know the wind's going to knock it down there, but I was hoping the wind would added a little bit more roll than that. I wanted an uphill putt, and we got it. You know, that's one of those, if you miss long, you're left with the nightmare putt. If you have an uphill putt, it's much easier to make. So did what I wanted, just wanted more distance out of that, a little more roll. 9 feet, uphill 2 inches, but did want to be below the hole here. Where did did that
That's
come
the
from?
cardinal
Look at the
sin,
rhythm.
leaving it short in the heart.
Minus
Pretty good chance here.
3.6%.
This one's for
Swing
par.
path was off too, but that
Well,
really
it was
didn't
a wonderful
matter
approach
because
shot, wasn't it? But
the rhythm was so
unfortunately having
bad.
to settle for par. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Long downhill par 3 with a green that is historically rock hard.
And a nightmare pin location. You know, that's one of my favorite changes in this game compared to the last one is rhythm on putts. And just putting is much more punishing. I love it. It's frustrating, obviously, at times, but it's great. 211, downhill 9 feet. We have plenty of green to work with. Basically want to carry this right at 194 or 195, right over that slope, and then let it trickle from left to right. It's got to be perfectly executed. So this 189, downhill 16 is going to carry, downhill 10 is going to carry a couple yards further, with this wind a little bit further as well. Blowing a little bit from right to left as well. Good strike. Wind should blow it a little bit from right to left. Didn't really. I know we have a natural fade. Solid distance. You know, with that wind, you're going to get so much roll. You're going to get a lot of decreased spin, right? You're not going to spin it very well. We're dancing, though.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
These are the
Okay,
putts we
John,
made in round
what's
1.
he looking at with this putt?
That was the difference.
Looks like around 38 feet to the cup from here. Wow.
Yeah. When John says, wow, you know it's tough. But, you know, we're playing just as good as round number 1, if not better, on all of our shots. The difference was we were making the putts we're missing today. And that's golf sometimes. There is no way.
That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it?
There's no way. Plus 6% on rhythm, it said.
Good mid-range putt this one.
That felt like
An
my
18
slowest
footer.
rhythm ever.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day.
You know, I've said
Take us through
this,
putt.
This one's going down the hill and to the right.
and I've had other people say this as well. Me and my buddy were actually just talking about this the other day. With the Season 2 update, when they changed putting, you know, before I felt like rhythm was always consistent. But now I feel like there's cases, just like in 2K23, I know there was no rhythm on putts, but on the other shots, where it felt sometimes the tempo would be inconsistent. There's a perfect example of that, because if anything, that should have been a slow tempo, like so slow. But it registered as a big tempo, and I've had a couple outliers in this game ever since the Season 2 updates. Not very often, probably happens maybe 1 or 2 times a round, which I guess that is kind of often, but maybe when it happens, you really notice it, though. That was one where it felt like there's no way it was fast. But it was. Come on, here we go. You know, it's rough. We were dancing, and
Good chance this one. Right on
the
6
worst
feet.
putting stroke of the day, if you want to call it the worst, whatever you want to call it, cost us a stroke. Back to
And as
1
we
under
check
on the
standings,
day.
Our leader has a 1-stroke advantage.
This course is so tough. I love it, though. Like, I love this challenge. This is how a major championship as a rookie should
The
feel,
14th
right? This is
is a
great.
par 4.
Just wait till we get
Risk
to Oakmont.
versus reward. How brave are you feeling? Take out the driver and go for it, but be wary of the water on the left-hand side as it lurks close by.
Yeah, honestly, with this win, this is go for it range every day. Because the wind is basically protecting you from out of bounds.
Oh, that is crushed.
Yep, and bounce left.
That's a
Bounce
touch
heavy
of the
left.
Freddie Couples
Bounce
rhythm right
heavy
there.
left. Not there. Are you kidding me?
And Henny What kind of a lie has he drawn?
Impossible.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
You know, the ball is somehow buried when it barely rolled in. And here we are with a shot where we have to land this right on that fringe, on that upslope, and get lucky. This is the only spot you do not want to miss going for it on the easiest hole, right? But we had to take a risk, right? Let's eagle it. Why not? Come on, let's eagle it. We can do this. We did it.
Is this one going to go down?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
What a wonderful bunker shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
The most satisfying shots in this game, I'm telling you right now. Like, that's a risk reward shot there. A short-sided bunker shot. That's the way it plays. You either play it safe and you're gonna go far and have a tough birdie, or you get risky like we did. If we miss that shorter, it's coming back. Beautiful. That's the only spot you can land that in birdie.
Good way to make up for the bogey at the
Well,
last.
you can make a long birdie putt.
He's in a share of 15th.
That's risky as can be. Here we are, 7 under.
To 15, the par 5.
Fairly generous landing area for these players, but the second shot plays straight back uphill.
Get there
off
too,
a
even with the power
slightly
drive.
downhill line.
Yeah, we
Tough
can.
to get enough elevation on your second shot to hold the green. However, there's great opportunities all around this green to chip it close or possibly in.
Finally!
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
I've tried that all
Lovely
week.
rim.
That same shot. Here in round 3, we finally did it. We put this in the rough 2 rounds in a row.
7 under par.
This is huge. Yeah, it's got to be driver off the deck, right? It's the only way we can get it there. It's going to come off way to the left. The wind's going to blow it back a little bit. This is tough. Don't expect a driver off the deck to be easy, though.
How about this play? Pulling out the driver.
That's it.
This one needs to hang on just a bit.
That is a
The ball is on
great
its
swing,
best
though.
behavior, avoiding the first cut.
Stay in the fairway, thank you. So this allows us to hit a flop shot, and typically speaking, I'm good at these. But earlier, well, we just gotta shake that off. That's it, right there. That's all we gotta do. Right there. That's how you do it. That's too far. See, this is where transition is key, which is why I'm starting to focus more on transition for shots like this. That's it. That's what I was trying to do earlier.
3 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
We finally birdied this one. It is about time. Look at this. We are playing the toughest part of this course very good.
He is
And
moving up the
Green mile
leaderboard
coming up.
as we move on to the next hole.
you all realize we're only 4 strokes out of top 3,
Teeing off here on
right?
the
Or top,
16th
wait,
hole.
is that top 4?
And carrying that bunker down the right-hand side is nearly impossible. Lay it out to the left. Second shot plays down the hill. And as you can see, water, water everywhere.
Look at that drive. He got all of it.
Yeah, I did get all of it, but I pulled it slightly on the swing path, and pulling it in the wind is a nightmare. Get lucky. We got really lucky. Wow. Ryan's asking Jerry, is that in the rough, right? Is that in
Setting
the rough?
up in the first cut.
It's going to be
Yes.
challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Yeah, it is. That was an incredible birdie. I remember that. But look at this, everybody. Okay. Got to land it like right here and just get it up there, have an uphill putt. That's all we want. Don't need to get fancy here. Hit it a little bit shallow. Going to come off well to the left. The wind's going to blow it a mile as well. Good strike. Come on, wind. Come on, wind.
This is a 4-iron.
Grab it.
That is a wonderful shot out of the rough.
Well, it's an uphill putt. I thought the wind would grab it a little bit more, but clearly it said no.
This is a long way home. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Okay. Uphill 36 feet. Imagine uphill 12 inches, 1 foot. Okay. Aim at about 56. Should be perfect for 151 green speeds. Problem is, it's uphill and then downhill at the very end. That can bring you into the water, right? You want to miss this high side, not low side. Let's play for the increased rhythm. See, here's what's bizarre.
Pretty
that
good
rhythm
from that
right
distance, just a little meat
felt
left
exactly
on the
like
bone.
that one we had earlier.
This putt is
Exactly.
for par.
That was a great putt, though.
As
Like,
we move on to the next hole,
it's a touchy putt.
three-shot cushion for
if
our
we
leader.
hit that hard, it's gone. We hit the perfect speed and great rhythm.
We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Could be the hardest par 3 in the planet
This is
to
the
find the
meanest
green
pin
on.
ever.
Good luck.
Impossible. This is an impossible challenge pin right here, everybody. I mean, the only shot you have is just put it on the dance floor, right? Like, just put it on the dance floor and, yeah.
Going with 4-iron here. Wow, what a swing right there.
So that
Okay,
crosswind
green
grabbed
side,
it a
and the
little bit
goal
more than
now
I
is
was
to get
expecting.
up
You
and
see,
down.
it's blowing right to left. It was in our face a little bit. It was downhill. I just thought the ball would fly more. Wow, got a little more aggressive than I really was intending. Accuracy was perfect, but that's not the shot I was going for. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you all and say that's what I was trying to do. It's not. Close to being really good, though. You can splash this in, though. Come on. Short game has been on. Come on, Ryan. Close. Went for it, right? It's a good shot.
Let's see if he can save par.
Look at this break. Welcome to Quail Hollow Club, everybody. Phenomenal course, but wow, is it tough.
How did that
Look
not
at that
go
break.
in?
Open club phase 2.
And now this
Wow.
putt for bogey.
But honestly, my most bogeyed hole on this
All
golf
right,
course
that one
is right
behind
here.
us.
17
As
and
we
18.
take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
2 under. What a fight. We're 10 strokes off the leader. Now we're 7
The
strokes off
closing
of
hole
fourth
is
place.
a par 4.
A spectacular hole indeed, fraught with danger everywhere.
What a grind this week has been. This is what it's about, everybody. This is what major championships are about.
This is a bomb.
That is perfection. We birdied this hole in round number 2. We birdied 17 as well, right? We birdied 2 out of the last 3. We need a birdie here.
Here's the second at 18.
Because we're still trying to climb to the top 5. You know, you're always going to try to win. Winning is going to be almost impossible. It's still possible. There's always a chance, right? So, going to go up to 6-iron because the wind is in our face a little bit. We saw how it affected last hole. That's a great draw. It didn't draw enough, though. It was so close to being perfect. That wind just grabbed it at the last second. When I first struck that, it looked like
Let's
it's going
see how
right at it.
aggressive it becomes
And oh
out of the sand.
my. Where do you don't want to be? Well, the water. Where's the second place you don't want to be? Well, right here. Okay. I'm going to make this. If we miss it, it is what it is. I mean, if we're back in the sand, we're back in the sand. Rhythm and overswing. I tell you, we got to improve our transition and
Still
rhythm.
some work to do
stats-wise.
here. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
And this putt should go left to right here.
19 feet. I tell you, it's been a grind this week. It's been a mental battle with this course, and it's been phenomenal. 19 feet downhill 6. Come on, let's finish. Let's finish at the par here.
Right on line, but just misses.
You know, that's the story of the day, and that's golf sometimes. In round 1, everything was dropping. In round 2, swing was off. In round 3, the green rating has been very, very good. But we were missing the putts we were making in round 1, and that is golf sometimes. That's the beauty and also pain of the sport. Some days the putter's on, your reads are on, but you're just barely off by like a millimeter. And that millimeter keeps you from being 12 under on today's round. Not 12 under total, 12 under for the tournament, right? Yeah, it's tough out there. It's going to be another bogey. The Green Mile won today, I can tell you that. It definitely won.
Disappointing end to finish with a bogey.
Let's see what the rest of the field does, everybody. Rough finish, but 1 under still good here.
Only one round to go, Rich. It was another great day in the booth.
Ooh, everything is shaping up nicely, innocent for a fun-filled final round.
I mean, there lies the problem, though, with 93 AI. You know, we saw this in PGA 2K23 as well. There was a threshold. Once you got above like 92, crazy things would happen. And here's an example of that. CT Penn shot a 9 under those conditions, right? The closest other one from the top was 6 under. A lot of 6 unders on the day. Look at Oberg has a big round. 6 under to 7 under, you know, we could have done that. 9 under is a big time stretch, right? So 93 difficulty, although it has been great this tournament, I feel like for the first 3 rounds, a little bit over the top at times, but it's still been good. Then we had that outlier there, happened to be the leader, right? CT Penn, and now he's up by 5 strokes on the field. So that is part of the issue with moving above Legend, right? Legend is 90% AI difficulty. We're 3 above it now. That's the risk you take increasing it, because you just never know. Like a 9 under, no. That should never be the case, because then you're getting outside, well outside of realism right here at Quail Hollow. But, you know, it's one of those things. We don't want to have another Lone Grove golf course where we win by 45 strokes, right? We didn't win by 45, but we dominated. But yeah, I feel like the balance here, what I would love to see the AI at is where Oberg is. 14 under. I feel like that 16 under, baby. 14, 16, I feel like is very good here for where we are on master difficulty settings. So now we know for next year, right? You're always constantly learning the difficulty and trying to see what's going to happen. There's a lot of variability. But the good thing about the season, we learned the AI and we see how they play at different courses. Then we can make adjustments next year so that we don't have anything too insane going on out there. But hey, CT Penn is up by 5 strokes. Are you kidding me? Oberg is there in striking distance. He's 9 back, though, after 6 under par round. Jason Day is in 6 as well. And Ryan Gamer is in 21st place. We dropped a couple places there. We played better, though, than round number 2 in every single way. I mean, we were on. We eagled. We made too many mistakes at the Green Mile, right? That part of the course will crush you. Somehow, we birdied 2 of them in round number 2. I don't know how we pulled that off. My most bogeyed holes in this video game are every hole at Oakmont. And then number 16, 17, and 18 on this course right here. Probably my most bogeyed holes in this video game. Let's go ahead and take a look at the event stats here and see how we did in round number 3. I feel like ball striking was phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We improved on fairways. We improved on greens. Proximity to hole was good for a while, and then, well, it wasn't. But when you're playing in high winds like that on those pin locations, when you have to get aggressive and attack, it's obviously gonna kind of skew those stats a little bit. Putting was not good. I mean, this is the first round, I believe, in this career mode where we have not made a putt greater than 10 feet. We had 10 of them. But here's the thing. We had 10 of them, and we barely missed so many, right? Just barely. We're talking missing by centimeters. Not even centimeters. Missing by millimeters. I mean, golf is not a game of inches. It's a game of millimeters, everybody. And this round showed that. The difference between round 1 and round number 2 and 3 was putting. Look at this. 100, 160 in the first round. We made 60% of 15 long putts. Then move on to round 3. This is golf. This is what I believe this game does such a good job of replicating. You look at these stats. Like, this is real life right here. Right? You see this all the time. Like, the putter's hot one round and then it just goes cold. And then it gets a little bit better, but gets really cold on long putts. So, like, that's golf, and I just love the challenge of this video game. I understand how it's probably frustrating to a lot of players out there. That's why they have a lot of great difficulty settings, right? But we just did not capitalize on birdies in round 2 or 3. But you could attribute that to those crazy pin locations. Round 1, I always thought was really hard for me. I guess I was wrong. Round 2 and 3 pin locations, they're all sitting on massive slopes, so it doesn't matter how close you are. You're going to have a foot break almost every single time. Played tough, 30% out of 13 green hits, though. Not a bad birdie conversion rate, but it's not going to win you a PGA championship, right? 1 eagle on the week, a huge chip in there in round 3, 3 birdies. If you just look at that, you're like, oh, it's a 5-under round. Well, 4 bogeys, 2 on the green mile. So that's golf sometimes. You know what? We have nothing to lose here on the final round. We just go out there and try to dominate. We want to try to get into at least the top 20 so we can spend skill points, right? If we get into the top 20, we can spend 1 skill point. I think it's top 25, right? Yeah, winning is 4 skill points. Top 5 is 2 or 3. And then top 10 is 2, and then top 25 is 1 skill point. So we're trying to get stay in the top 25, but I want more than that, right? I want more, don't we all? But gotta improve putting. It's not that our reads are bad. These are really, we have to recognize how hard these pins are. You all saw it. I mean, obviously you all know if you play this game how hard it is to putt here. And we weren't off by a long shot, just barely missing. If those drop in the final round, we can post it at 6 under. 7 under. A 9 under? Probably not. I don't think that's possible there on these settings. Maybe CT Pan was playing on pro, right? Maybe CT Pan was playing on pro difficulty, not master. Or maybe he's playing on pro elm out here and just dominating. The rest of the field was playing on master, it seemed, that round. So we did improve by 2 strokes over round 2 in high winds. Can we please get low winds for the final round? We've had medium back-to-back high winds on the most insane pin locations you can imagine. But 1 round left in the PGA Championship. We're sitting at 21st place. We need a big-time final round. I need all of y'all's 1-times. I need all the hype and positive, encouraging comments, just like always. You all are all legends. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. And be sure you check out the other career modes on the channel, the new College Football 26 content. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.